29.95 inches on the barometer, and the geraniums that are looking really good. Is it time to let the geraniums out the door, T-Rex? Just about time. But there's a concerning front next week. There may be some frost next week. This morning, it's already in the 60s. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Gorgeous. There's Bass River and Fallons Pond is calm. It wasn't calm at 5 o'clock last night. We had a thunderstorm come through here. Where did that come from? You say spot shower or thunderstorm, you just don't expect it to hit your place, but it did. Not even enough to water the grass. T-Rex, let's go look in the backyard grass. A little more sunshine back there. High pressure off the mid-Atlantic states this morning. And there is a weak trough over us, and there's some ripples in the atmosphere, a little buoyancy, and we're going to have these scattered showers or perhaps a thunderstorm again today. There's the 2 o'clock map. You see the red shade there. Yesterday I said chance of a thunderstorm in Vermont. Ended up being in eastern Massachusetts. Look at the radar trace from last night. Look at that little line that goes from Weymouth to Dennis. I really didn't expect to get damp. So that shower that came through, it was really intense for like 2 seconds, but it cleared the deck at Sundancers, and I know a lot of graduations going on this weekend and Mother's Day, and there's still the chance for this spot shower over the weekend. Upper flow is coming in from the northwest in Canada. Expect we'll see the smoke return. And then tomorrow there's a front just near the south coast, and the guidance is trying to put a little wave of low pressure there with a little green speck over Cape Cod. That little green speck could turn into a shower, but for most of us, it's just going to be a mostly sunny weekend with not too much wind today, but it picks up with the mixing of the day from the southwest with the high pressure to our south. And then tomorrow, the air is going to start coming in from the northwest, and tomorrow night, the cooler air comes in. Sunday, we have high pressure to the north, so it's going to be much cooler, especially in northern New England. So we'll go for low 80s today, 70s tomorrow, 60s on Sunday, and then we should go the other way again now Monday, Tuesday. Look at the Euro, Progs, low pressure that's dropping a little bit of snow in the Rockies and a lot of bit of rain. We have flash flooding today in Kansas and Texas. That low kind of breaks into pieces, and it's kind of pushing off to the south. So there's a lot of weather in the middle of the country, but mostly missing New England to the south. I guess the next interesting thing is this front coming in Tuesday night next Wednesday. That's a serious front. Should be windy with some scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm, and then much colder, perhaps record cold next Thursday. That's May 18th. Big change on that Thursday map. There was supposed to be a big storm up in Canada, was supposed to be, but now it's over the Great Lakes. But either way, that returns the warmer air to us. You know, what's supposed to be doesn't often end up being what you see. That's just guidance, and it can be very misleading sometimes. But for the most part, we are quiet here in the Northeast. I don't know if you can smell them. Do you smell these lilacs? Don't they look beautiful? Well, I'll tell you, they're filling the air with nice aroma right now, too. T-Rex disappeared. How far can he go? Fortunately, this is much. There he is. He appears on the horizon. It's our first Mother's Day without Mom's. It would have been her bedroom right there. So thinking of you, Mom. I know you love the lilacs. I wish I could cut some for you. Pretty interesting day yesterday. I got eggs in the front yard and the backyard. In the front yard, praying mantis eggs, and the backyard, sparrow eggs. And I didn't see the mother at the sparrow nest, but when I walked down yesterday, the mother was at the sparrow nest, and the eggs are no longer eggs. So I'll leave you with the eggs from yesterday, and also work in the rescue gardens. This is the Cape Cod Rescue Garden, and we've moved stuff around from Dennis to Weymouth, and then yesterday into Halifax, my sister's house, before coming back down to Cape Cod and being pursued by, it felt like I was being chased by a thunderstorm. So if you get a little rain, I hope it doesn't happen at your outdoor party, but there are scattered showers 99% of the time, and the places this weekend are going to be dry. Talk to you later. Praying mantis. Still no action here. And the Christmas tree that we didn't burn because we discovered a nest of eggs. I thought I had given up on them, but there was Mommy right there. Mommy just scampered along. And she was just feeding the kids. All right, Mama, you come back. I'm leaving. Hi, kids. Ooh, it's a warm Friday. Is that what day? No, it's Thursday. Where are we now, Rex? Recognize any of this stuff? It's the rescue garden. We're moving stuff around. Now in Halifax with Laura and Ginny, and we're planting Ginny's butterfly bush that we moved from Norwood to Dennis to Halifax, and we pulled out all these really nasty roots that the people left for her. Choke cherry, like embedded in the side of the house. Those are not going to be rescued. Those are going to go into a nice big fire. And there's tons of garlic. Where's the garlic? Yeah. Yeah, that's the garlic that came from, actually, John Lowell started this garlic, and I took it to Dennis, and I never harvested it. Now it's just spread everywhere. Is T-Rex still digging a hole underneath the house? Yeah. Where are you going, Rex? Yeah. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. It's a hot day. It's a big hole in the shade weather for sure. Helping out with a worm farm, aren't you? Thanks, Rex. Oh, pretty. Fuchsia. We got fuchsia already.
I thought he was going to lay in it. He might.
T-Rex helping with the garden. Oh, yeah. Is that a cool spot? Your nose is kind of dirty there. Don't care. It's a hot one.
Too funny.
You serious, Rick?
Right in the shade. You know where to go, huh?
Yeah, clean your nose. Under the fuchsia.
That isn't nice, though.
We just filled that in. I just raked that, bro. 4 lanes at the Sagamore Bridge. At least on the land side. Perhaps our last stop of the day. Horsefoot Cove on Cape Cod. Looks like there's a pretty good towering cumulonimbus in southeastern Massachusetts. Not sure where that came from. It was just in the low 80s over the bridge. Now it feels like 70s with the southwest wind. Yeah, that's where we are. Casual dining and dancing on the water on the Bass River, where it looks like there's a pretty good towering cumulonimbus coming at us. I don't think I said it was going to rain in eastern Massachusetts today. Closing in on Horsefoot Cove here, south side of Cape Cod, Bass River. Got some outdoor diners. Could be getting a little damp and chilly out here. Eat fast. This is just gorgeous. Crepuscular rays coming down here. A little shower up by Barnstable Harbor. A much bigger one to our north. Oh wow, look at that cloud over there. Definitely grabbing jackets out here on the deck at Sundances. Oh, what a good husband. 6:06. Fat raindrops in South Dennis, West Dennis. And all of a sudden, nobody's on the deck. T-Rex, can you roll up the window, please? First one was kind of a shot over the bow. We do have some thunder, so technically this is a thunderstorm. Did anyone call for a thunderstorm on Cape Cod at 6 o'clock today? First round lasted a minute. I think this next downpour is going to be worse, or better if you have a garden. And I just heard some thunder right over there. Look at that sheet of downpour on the north side of the Cape. That's the updraft. It was a beautiful day for most of us. Temperature hit the 80s. A weak cold front. It's going to go back as a warm front tomorrow. Okay, and then here's the second batch coming through. The sun's out in South Dennis. And it's raining. Not that hard, but we did hear thunder. I've heard several claps of thunder. Probably a rainbow, but I'm in no position to see it. All right, I don't have a good view here, really. I got a nice cod. There was a good gust of wind. There's the backside of the departing cumulonimbus. I'm sure there's a rainbow somewhere, and if I was at like Scargo Tower, the top of the cloud would look awesome. But take what you can get. That's a wrap for today. Talk to you tomorrow, for real.